Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation Next, and today and tomorrow, I am in a Guntank, which, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. I don't use it very well in this video, though I got some decent things done here and there, but it's the second one where I do my best work with it, which you'll see tomorrow. But, yeah, it's a support mobile suit, it's got extremely long range, and as with any of these, it takes a little bit of adapting. The one thing that I never quite do right is when everyone is targeting you, you need to run away. But, yeah, it has really strong cannons, and you can hold down the button to aim them. They're sub-weapons, so you use triangle. But yeah, they're pretty great. The BOP missiles, the hand missiles, they're not great, but they work. But yeah, the shoulder cannons are where it's at, and it can also launch two comically gigantic missiles from the shoulder cannons. But those are more difficult to aim. They're kind of a weapon of last resort for me. And now that guy's going to come right for me, and I foolishly keep trying to kill him instead while the reinforcements pile up, instead of running the heck away like I should. But I thought I nearly had him, so I wanted to stick around. No, you're a support class. If there's nobody to support, leaving might be good. There are exceptions. The new Gundam Heavy Arms can probably fend for itself for a little bit against one or two opponents. Guntanks, not as frequently. Miss. And take a lot of shots. Fortunately, Guntank does have a lot of hit points, but... And here's where I get stubborn. It's like, well, I'm surrounded. I'm gonna die, but at least, 2 for 1 life, so I'm ahead. But yeah, it's pretty good. Again, takes some practice. I've been using the defensive mastery sheet on this. I've basically, of the 4 slots it gives you for pre-made skills trees, I have 1 in attack, 1 in defense, 1 in support. And yeah, I want to try the support one because it gives, I believe, extra radar and other things that could be useful for a long range, but the defense is best. And yeah, I timed my block very poorly there and got killed. But one thing that I don't think I mentioned yesterday, but I meant to, is that I found out if you press up on the D-pad, you will mark whatever your current target is. And basically, instruct everyone else to, suggest it as a target to everyone else is the best way to put that, I think. But, so if, I was in a round yesterday where nobody was quite getting the whole kill the sniper that keeps murdering everyone thing. So, I just kept sending the signal. I was probably a pain in the butt. If you were with me on that round, I apologize. But, eventually they got the clue, and, we nearly won it. We got closer than I expected us to. And yeah, I have a little bit of trouble stopping coming off the lifter, so that's why that dash back and forth, because I was not quite there. I'm always convinced I'm going to roll right off the front edge of something, so. And right now I'm just trying to, hit anything before my super mode runs out. It didn't work. Well, I got a couple of shots in, but the shot power up pilot skill is very useful as a Guntank. And here comes a Psycho Gundam. Well, I hit it with one of the 2 shells. So... And the Psycho Gundam, I don't know if it can fire upwards. It probably can. I've never had it happen, or at least I don't remember it happening. There's a difference. But... yeah, for whatever reason, I was mostly safe up here on the ledge, but like I said yesterday, I have this problem when Psycho Gundams appear, and yeah, if you're even firing at a slightly downwards angle with those big rockets, don't. Or at least sit on the very edge of the ledge, or it's not even worth it, so. But yeah. The thing with, like I said yesterday, with whenever a Psycho Gundam shows up, it's like, oh, I want to kill it, and I stop paying attention to everything, and I get blindsided like I did here. So, don't do that either. Today is a very important episode of Don't Play Like Rob. wherein you will learn not to play like Rob. Here comes the gym. There goes those rockets again that I always screw up with. Got a bazooka shell to the face. And tried to fire and did not make it and got killed. Yeah, so that happens to me a lot. There are counter moves for almost everything, you just have to know how to use them. And I don't always pick the right ones. So, am I smart enough to pick E? Yes, I am. Good. Because whoever's over there by 7 could probably use some backup. Looked like a straight shot, but wasn't quite, so now I'm smart enough to start homing my shots. And I think I hit my people and not them, or they had been knocked down and it was too late, but I've got my targeting done, or I don't because they went behind a ledge, which also happens a lot. Yeah, Psycho Gundam's almost dead, and I believe I don't get the kill shot because I'm pretty sure it says assist over it when it dies. I get one of the last shots, but not the last shot in. But I think you can tell if your team is the one to kill it because it will say defeat unidentified machine. I know it does that when you kill it, but I think it may do it when anyone on your team does. So, yeah, see, right before I fired, one of us got it, and now we've got the, both the, I've got my super mode, my pilot skill buff, and the Psycho Gundam buff, so I did 374 damage with a shell. Which is pretty good when you can do it. Let's see, thought I might get one shell around the corner, I did not. The other thing about, if you, as far as I can tell, if you even contributed to the death of a Psycho Gundam with even one shot, you get a full pilot skill gauge when it dies. So, also very helpful. I decided to press forward with number 3 there so we can take that checkpoint, because there's nothing else in the neighborhood for me to do, and I may as well, try and back that guy up. Which is good, because I believe, does that person show up for us, or does he wander off? Wanders off. But, yeah, I like the Guntank. It has some very specific uses. In my opinion, you'll do better with it on Great Canyon than you will in Heliopolis, or at least I do. Because there are rocks to hide behind, there are ways to get away, and basically it is difficult to get close enough to the enemy in Heliopolis without getting too close. As you can see, I've had a hard enough time of it in this. But in Heliopolis, it is really kind of tough. But as you can see, we've got this one. We did actually win this round. I think the next one we don't, but we'll all find out tomorrow. But yeah. It was a decent round. I'm learning how to Guntank. This is the very first round I had it right here, incidentally. So, tomorrow is, like I said, I think a losing round, but in many ways a more interesting one. But at any rate, that is going to do it for Gundam Battle Operation Next today. We will be back tomorrow with more. So until then, everybody take care and have fun. Later!